Let me paint you a picture. The date, March 1st, 2010. Capcom releases Mega Man 10 for international audiences around the world. The reception for the game was good, if a little bit mixed. Some saw it as a step down from the previous game, Mega Man 9, but that's alright. Clearly people wanted to see more from the Blue Bomber. However, some internal squabbling at Capcom made sure that didn't happen for a really long time. It led the series' creator, Keiji Inafune, to leave Capcom for good. Inafune, after leaving Capcom, went on to create his own gaming company, with his first international release, Mighty No. 9, being universally panned and criticized across the board. The 2010s was not a good decade for the Blue Bomber, and realistically it should have been the death of the franchise. But if Capcom willingly forgot the series, the fans showed that they did not. 7 months later, after Mega Man 10, the subject of this video was released. Mega Man 8-Bit Deathmatch. Now, you might be looking at the gameplay footage, be wondering to yourself, why does the game look like this? Well, I'll tell you. Spearheaded by Cutman Mike, Mega Man 8-Bit Deathmatch was developed and coded in the Doom 2 engine. Kinda crazy to think that the game with the raspberry booger ball and the 10 variations of the same final boss is tied to one of the best Mega Man games of all time, and it's not even official. I was first exposed to this game back in the summer of 2016. I was in elementary school at the time, 4th grade, going into 5th grade, and I came across a Mega Man fan game compilation video by Connor the Waffle. Naturally, I saw it as one of the entries and I wanted to download it and try it out. I downloaded the most recent version, at the time V5C, and I played it for days, man. I was obsessed with it, and honestly, that's a bit of an understatement. I would read up online about when the next update would supposedly be coming out and what games it would include in the campaign. Yeah, you heard that right. This game has a campaign. And let me tell you, it's a masterpiece. Chock full of callbacks, foreshadowing, dark turns, redemptions, with a masterfully crafted ending that genuinely brought tears to my eyes when I played it for the first time back in October of 2020. This video will be going over the gameplay, soundtrack, and the first chapter of the campaign. With future videos focused purely on the campaign itself. If you want to skip to the campaign review, I will have a timestamp in the description. Strap in, folks. It's actually not going to take that long. If you've ever played the older Doom games, you might be familiar with how they work and function. There are some features that aren't in Doom 1 and Doom 2, like jumping and inventory and a massive variety in projectiles. Wait, run that back. Yup, that's right. Mega Man 8-Bit Deathmatch only features projectile-based weapons, with the occasional AoE attack. But those are rare and usually hidden on the maps themselves, so you won't be using them unless you go out of your way to find them. And it actually makes a lot of sense that all of the items are projectile based. If it was all hit scan, it would be an unplayable mess. And yes, the fact that it's projectiles means you actually have to aim to hit your shots, not just turn your brain off and play what is basically a point and click adventure game with a little bit of extra movement. This game also features an item system. You pick up items around the map, and depending on what the item is, it will benefit you in some way, ranging from absolutely useless to borderline overpowered. There are 3 types of items: passive items, consumables, and companions. Items and utilities can be obtained around the map or from prize balls if the map has a prize ball. It might not always. There isn't a lot to go over in terms of the soundtrack as of right now, because this game's OST is literally just the Mega Man game OSTs. Anyways, now that we've gotten all those smaller segments out of the way, let's get to the game itself. Not before I plug though. Now look, I know you've probably heard this before, but liking and subscribing onto this video, yes, subscribe to the video, that makes a ton of sense. It's free, it doesn't cost you money, you can donate if you want to, but I'm not going to put this part in the video. When you first open the game and you get past this loading screen, a cutscene will play. Depending on what point in the game we are in, it will play a different opening cutscene, but for now, we just have the basic plot synopsis. 20XX. It has been 1 year since Mega Man defeated Dr. Wily for the 6th and final time. The real Mr. X was found and saved thanks to Mega Man. In celebration of saving the world, Mr. X held the 2nd annual Robot Master Tournament with new rules and arenas. Ladies and gentlemen, we are only days away from the 2nd Robot Master Tournament. As agreed with Dr. Light, all robots must be refitted with Mega Man's powers to truly see which robot has the better design.
Dr. Light, what a fantastic idea! This will be a great opportunity to prove my genius to the world! All of my robots have entered the competition. What say you, Light? Will you enter your robots, or let me reclaim my title without a fight?
Dr. Light, we can't trust Dr. Wily in that competition. Let me enter to make sure Wily doesn't try anything. You're right, Mega Man. But you alone won't be able to watch over every match. I'll have to contact my old robots and have them enter as well. I'm on it. I'll get as many robots as I can to help. Once the intro is done, we can click anywhere on the screen to open up the menu. You'll see a couple options here, but right now we're only interested in single player. Select your difficulty, and you will be teleported to... This is Mega Man 8-Bit Deathmatch's hub world, Light's Lab. Upon teleporting into the hub world, you are met with Dr. Light, who tells you how to fiddle with your settings in the settings menu in the actual menu. We can go straight into the campaign, but let's get acquainted with our hub world before we go. We spawn in the teleporter room, an area where we can select any map from any chapter in any order, but right now we don't have any maps unlocked aside from the very first one, Cutman, so we'll come back to this later. Going outside the teleporter room into the hallway and going left will take you to the living room where Tango and Rush and Elecman can be found. To the right of the living room, you can go into the training room. This is where you can test out a bunch of weapons, utilities, and arena environments, as well as enemy types, but the only enemy type is the actual, fully sentient one. Heading back up to the hallway and going left is the fashion room, directly across from the teleporter room. It lets you change your player skin. I will not be changing it due to cinematic reasons. Oh, by the way, Roll is in here. Yeah, every time you switch your character skin, she will say some kind of quip. You could probably find a compilation online, but if it doesn't exist, maybe I'll make it. I don't know. It sounds like a hassle to make. You might have noticed that at the end of the hallway, there is another room. This is an elevator that will take you down to the basement. There's not a lot to do in the basement right now. We'll be coming back here later. Enough dilly-dallying, though. Let's head back up into the teleporter room, and we can get started on the first chapter of the game. This is a great introductory level. Easy to use powers, no utilities, no alternative buster types. It is literally the most basic deathmatch round you can play, and the map geometry is also super friendly to beginner players. Here's a tip, and this applies to the whole game. Look for the map's secrets. The AI is not smart enough to climb up one of those ladders to grab the overpowered abilities. You don't really need to worry about getting the secret abilities on this level because it's really easy. The frag limit is 10, so you don't have to stress about getting to the frag limit before someone else does. You can just kill everyone before they kill each other. You can grab Nitro Bomb and Atomic Fire at the top of either of these ladders, but they're not really that good. The first map to feature prize balls. Shoot the prize ball, get a utility. You better hope it's not something useless like, man, I can't even remember this guy's name. But yeah, if you get this, you're washed. This is also the first map to have cutoff points where you can make easy escape routes if you're about to die. But if you're about to die, you're probably dead anyways, so there's no point in running. You coward. The weapons I recommend you utilize on this map are Drill Bomb and Hyper Bomb. Drill Bomb can be found when passing these construction signs and you going to the left and following the path, while Hyper Bombs can be found to the right if you go up these ladders and go on to this tram section. You can also use Tornado Hold to get either of these, but you didn't hear that from me. It's how I got this sick double kill in the trench. Nothing really special to go over for Bomb Man stage. It's a little bit more vertical, but not as vertical as the first real vertical map of the game, and it's a pretty decent one. I'd honestly recommend going to the tallest point of the map, equipping Magnet Missile, and just shooting the targets below you. Or you could get Rush Adapter, which is an alternate buster type. It lets you home in on enemy locations and just fire your fist at them. The first level to feature underwater segments. I won by spamming Night Crush and Ice Slasher. Nothing special. The same cannot be said for Fireman's level is the first roadblock for many new players, and that's for a couple of reasons. First of which is the weapon pool. The weapons on this map are genuinely overpowered. It is very easy to die to an opponent using Quick Boomerang or Napalm Bomb or a Crystal Ball or even Solar Flare. Second is the frag limit. It's the first frag limit to feature 20 kills, which is double of what most levels tend to be. And third of all, that environment. Oh my. You have insta-kill lava, right? These bottomless pits, those are bad enough. But then you have these stupid flameway doors that take off a third of your health if you get caught in them. So you just end up getting shredded anyways. I don't care that there's a bug egg in the store. Stop interrupting me. You really have to pay attention to where you're going in this level, or else you are going to die very quickly. I don't really have any strategies or tips on how to pass this level easily for a first-time player. Just be careful and use Quick Boomerang. That tends to work a lot, actually. Moving on from Fireman,
On the scene.
Hey, Mega Man.
Hey,
Why
Maestro.
do you have a scarf? Oh,
Nice
so
battle
you're
we
gonna
just had, huh?
Okay.
So, you know Dr. Wily, right? Well, I've joined his side. You should join too. I think you'd quite like it. What do you say, huh?
Oh, that is the wrong skin for this situation. Yeah, no, you're not fooling me, Buckaroo.
No go, huh? Then you're going to the scrap heap!
Put those fisticuffs up, we're fighting. I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it to you. This is the copy robot. He's an identical copy to Mega Man, but he's made by Dr. Wily. He functions as a mid-chapter boss fight, and he isn't all that hard to take down this time. You can literally just spam your Mega Buster and he'll die.
Wow, you're strong, huh? No wonder Wily wants you on his team. Listen, this isn't over. I'll be back.
Hey, don't run away, you coward. that probably isn't going to be the last time we see him. This level features conveyor belts, and that's kind of it. They're on a timer that causes them to flip directions whenever it goes off. The fastest way to win is to use Drill Bomb, or if you're feeling extra spicy, you can use Noise Crush. Why would you do that? The only level that took me under 2 minutes to beat in my recording. You might be asking, how? You see, in Oil Man's stage, there are these pits of oil that can be set on fire. These oil pits will burn for a solid 15-30 seconds. I don't actually know the timer, I'm gonna be real. However, if they are set alight, they decimate your HP if you stand in them. If you light these pits on fire while there are opponents inside of them, well... In older versions of the game, this didn't happen, but in the most recent patch, they changed it and made it so that it works like this. There are only 2 levels in the tournament that contain oil. Welcome to the endgame of Chapter 1, Wily Fortress. This is a gauntlet featuring all the Robot Masters from the first Mega Man game, and the second map to feature a 20 frag limit. An easy win strategy is to grab this E-tank next to Crash Bomb, then run all the way down to this hard knuckle just to charge into opponents, like you're an Iron Fist main bullying a full lobby of Iron Men. This level is honestly pretty easy. Just use high DPS weapons and you'll win. After the match, we're chatting it up with Cutman and Oilman in the post-game. They talk about needing to remember to look out for Wily's robots, and that they might be up to something or other. Right as we're about to leave with them, a mysterious figure approaches us from the shadows.
Cutman is right. You are very strong. But I could make you even stronger. You have the potential for so much more. Join me, and I will give you whatever you desire in this world.
Hey, stranger danger, bro chacho. I'm out.
You've chosen poorly.
We are dropped into a narrow pit. Wait. Who said that? Oh, great. It's this guy. Welcome to the Yellow Devil fight, the first boss of Mega Man 8-Bit Deathmatch, and he's pretty challenging if you're playing like an idiot. All you need to do in this fight is hug the right wall until you see this part of his knee form into a ball. Once it passes, run, jump, and hug the other side of the wall so that you can dodge the orb below that's gonna come out right after. Once he's done forming on either side of the hallway, simply shoot the eye that forms on his massive non-head, and he should go down in about 3 cycles. Wait, why is the ground shaking? Why is his health bar not fully depleted? Oh man, this phase is actually a lot easier than the first. Just grab the 2 abilities in the corners of the arena, use time slow to limit his movement and his fire rate, and then shoot him with elect beam until he dies. It really is like a cyber demon fight. Whew, that was close. Why are there gutsmen on the walls? I'm sure it's nothing to worry about. It is an old Wily Fortress after all. We are then teleported back to Light's lab. There is an envelope in the mailbox. Let's go ahead and take a read. Dear Maestro, you totally rocked it in the first bracket. I think I may be your new biggest fan. Oh, sorry. I didn't introduce myself. Actually, I'm not allowed to introduce myself. This is kinda embarrassing. But that won't stop me from cheering you on in the tournament. There's a lot of Wily robots in your next few matches. Be careful. I've seen them fight, and they're really strong. I'm sure you can win, if you put your mind to it though. Regards, Awesome Fan, 92. That's very sweet, actually. Oh, what's going on? Oh, Maestro, thank goodness you are here. We have a bit of a situation on our hands. Gutsman has gone missing. He was supposed to appear in the Oil Man arena, but he never arrived. Could you keep a lookout for him? I hope he's alright. Well, that's not good. Our protagonist, Maestro, just found out that one of his comrades, Gutsman, has mysteriously vanished during the tournament. Will our heroes find them?
find out next time on Mega Man 8-Bit Deathmatch.
You made it to the end of the video. Congratulations. If you made it this far, consider subscribing. I'm going to be posting the second part sometime soon. It's going to include the second and third chapters storylines, so stay tuned for that. Alright, see you later.